Hi, this is Camilla Blossom, and I'm here with Grandfather Oak, who wants to bring through some messages for us right now. So I invite you to nestle in and connect with Oak through me or with Oak directly, with that spirit, and know that Grandfather Oak, the oak tree, is very connected to the fairy realms, to Merlin, to the fairy queen, the she. And so it's important when you connect with Oak to honor all of those beautiful beings of the fairy realms, the white fairy realms above, the green fairy realms in this nature world, and the brown fairy realms in the lower world, deep in the sea, deep in the earth. So we'll honor them. I can feel them really waking up and wanting to be with us, surrounding this amazing, amazing tree. This beauty told me to be on this side of it. It had more secrets. I was drawn to the other side when I first came, and it told me, no, this is where its secrets are. And so it wants to share that. It loves actually to give a lot of messages, I've noticed. If you can listen deeply and allow that, you may hear, receive that. And know from the trees, it's not just the messages we get, as words or language, but there's a lot of transmissions of healing, of energy, cosmic energy and earth energy, of the fairy realms, of the bounty of nature, and that is just available for us at all times. Even if we're not sitting with the oak, if we're sitting inside, you have access to this beautiful, beautiful oak medicine. So here we go. And it's just asking us to ground. I apologize too for the planes. We're kind of in a zone for that right here. So the oak is just asking us to really move into our bodies. And you can even imagine your body like the oak. I can see that kind of gnarl and the rings and the strength and bulk of oak, and wanting us to kind of see that mirror that we have. We can have oak bodies as well. And this is really important right now. I know Mother Earth has talked about the importance of being totally in our bodies. Oak is talking about it now, and it really is that we cannot access the healing energy that we need for our physical healing unless we are grounded in our bodies, present, connected with Mother Earth, and then of course the trees and the plants and the animals and crystalline grid. So it's just asking us to do that for a moment. And it's showing like a kind of burrow or a kind of place inside. It's, trees are Akashic record keepers. And so it's showing a place inside it where it's carrying some really important records, Akashic, for us all. I'm asking that this be a collective message, not just for me, but for all of us, and what's important. And so it is going into the Akasha. And I'm seeing a lot of sacred geometry. And it's talking about the shifts that we're in right now. And I know I've experienced this a lot, these distortions of the sacred geometry, so that we, the land, the trees in some cases, like different aspects have been distorted by, distorted in their sacred geometry. And so So oak tree is bringing with it like a healing realignment, if you need this, for you and your Akasha, to do with your sacred geometry. I can feel Metatron coming in too. And so they're actually offering this like attunement, this healing that will, it feels like beautiful alignment to help us all align more with our truth cosmically, star family, kin, where we come from, and then all the way down into the earth. So it's showing me this alignment. And it's also working on our bodies, because there's actually a geometry to patriarchy. There's this amazing book, I wish I could remember, apologize, but it shows the distorted design or structure of patriarchy, and then the healing of that, and then true geometry, which is a diamond. And so I'm just gonna let the tree kind of take it. I'm feeling and sensing a big whoosh of energy. So yeah, just receive what's coming through. It sounds like less of the words right now and more just the energy alignment for all of us. So receive that. Let yourself line up, let yourself receive the kind of renewal of divine alignment. And Grandfather Oak says this is the sacred alignment. And what's happened is we have been pulled off of that sacred alignment that is our birthright, that is our truth as humans, due to a lot of different forces and distortions and all sorts of things. And so the Grandfather Oak is restoring and also helping us remember. Like, I think it's in us, really. And so it's that reminder that deep within, if you haven't had full access to that, you can go deeper right now. You can deepen with this oak medicine. This oak, Grandfather Oak, can support you in claiming, renewing, and aligning, and remembering. I know some of these messages are things we may have heard before, but I think each time we hear them, they can take us to a deeper level. And also there's energy behind what's being said. So it may be that that energy behind what I'm saying is what is going in deeper for you at this particular moment you're watching. So and I'm seeing a lot of elemental energies and the wind spirit coming. And also there's a lot of lightning medicine in oak. You know, it's used to being hit by lightning. It works with that catalyst energy. You know, it's so solid and so strong, but then the lightning medicine is like quick, fast, and can absolutely change in a moment, like that activation, that catalyst. I know I carry some of that medicine too, and you may as well. It's like Aquarian, Uranus energy. And so it's talking about forces for good. Forces for good. Forces for good, forces for good. I know that word force. It's like it wants us to reimagine, reframe, seeing the forces of good, like blanketing themselves all over the earth. Forces for good. So there's power behind that. There's the power of love, the power of good, the power of creating new what wants to come through at this time that is a force for good. And I know each one of us probably watching this is a force for good. Oh yeah. So Grandfather Oak is really celebrating each one of you, each one of us as a force of good, and to know like you're like the weather, you're an elemental power. And so every way that you respond and act upon being yourself as a force for good, you are impacting and co-creating the new earth, the energy fields, the love, the restoration of the love fields on the planet. So just, I think we all need those reminders of the power of each one of us in this kind of chaotic soup of earth at this moment. So claim that. Thank you, Oak. Yeah, all the fairy realms, the Oak are really celebrating. I think everyone watching this is really part of this collective force for good. And to know that, like, this tree is sort of sitting out on its own in a park in Vancouver, Washington, and yet it is completely connected with all the other trees and all the other oaks and in the grid. And for us to recognize we are always fully connected with each other, with the oneness, the unity, consciousness. Now I can see the grandfather aspect of the oak really come forward. And modeling, I know a lot of distortions have happened with like the elder masculine, and that's in all of us, right? It's not just of the men, but that's definitely showing up. The elder men. So the oak, you might feel this while I say it, because I'm feeling it super strong. It's almost like the masculine elder archetype of health and generosity and truth and support and love is like so present in this tree. Oh my God. And it just really wants to be there for us as a model of that health, energetically, spiritually, magically. So if you feel like you just don't see any examples of this in your life or in the world of healthy masculine elder energy, then go hang out with the oak or call in the oak and ask for that energy, that king of the forest, that grandfather, that masculine. He's ready. And it's really not about gender. I just want to make clear it's just that type of energy that is within everybody. And so if that kind of quality feels missing from you, or you're not seeing it, the oak is there for you. It's like role models, what I'm hearing. So let yourself receive. And it's interesting how trees, I've had this happen a lot over the years. I've worked with the plants, the flowers and the trees, and waters, land, all sorts of aspects of nature. And there's such a powerful way that they can work with our healing. And so I've had many trees particularly come in and help me bring in that masculine or feminine or whatever energy that I need, and be a teacher, a healer, a guide. Like, they're amazing. I mean, here we are, we're talking to this tree, right? And you're welcome to tune in to this oak yourself, this grandfather, and ask questions, ask for visions, ask for guidance. Its secret door is open for us. You can oak, that word means doorway. So you can walk through this doorway and sit with Merlin, the fairy queen, the oak, and ask anything that you need support with. And I think that's what Oak wants to share. I'm just going to see if there's anything else, but definitely bring in your own messages, write them down, really take them to heart, be mindful, take your time and really go into what that message, that meaning is. And it's not really about having to sit next to an oak, though that is like super healing, of course. But we can do this both physically with the trees, but we can do a ton remotely and receive a lot of healing. And when I say remote, I just mean if you're at your home or you're in another location, there's no oaks around you, like you can still ask to be with the spirit of oak. And just to know, like, the energy probably can sense. I've done a Willow video about messages from Willow. That was quite popular. You can check that out below. But oak, like tuning into the frequencies of how it carries itself, how it holds itself, is a beautiful practice with the trees because they're all really different. So there we have it. I want to thank this beautiful being. Thank you. Thank you for sharing your secrets, your magic, your mysteries. And we will allow them to sink in and be received in the way that we each need. Thank you so much. And to let you know, I am welcoming new mentor one-on-one clients. If you want to work with the trees, the fairies, the land, with your own healing, soul healing, ancestral healing, check it out below. Thank you.